Welcome back to my channel, Famous and Fabulous. Recently, Parker Schnabel made an astounding finding on Gold Rush Today. He put everything on the line by investing in Dominion Creek. 15 million was invested. Undeveloped territory that could produce an astounding 880,000 ounces of $160 worth of gold. The hitch is that the gold is worth $1 million. Feet underground and demanding. He has millions more to dig with his new wash plant Roxan that may produce every day. Parker is pushing $120,000 limits like never before. This bold move might either greatly increase his success or can result in a disastrous collapse. Does Parker's largest risk pay off? On a disaster watch until the very end to discover who was born on July 22, 1994. In Kansas, Alaska, Parker was raised in Thibodaux. His parents, Nancy, and the mining industry, as well as Roger Schnabel's grandfather, John, worked in the family business as miners. Parker was at the Big Nugget Mine, discovered the Parker Schnabels. The adventure in the world of gold mining started when he was only a young child, around the age of 5. He began working for his grandfather, Jones, Alaska's John's Big Nugget Mine. His interest was sparked by this early experience. By the time he was 16, Parker had taken over my family's, demonstrating his ability to lead a group of knowledgeable miners and discovering substantial quantities of Parker's big. The Discovery Channel's break came with Gold Rush is a reality show. Monitors the gold mining activities of a number of mining firms run by families. Parker rose to prominence very fast, renowned for his keen intellect and unwavering drive. He assumed a leadership position and become one of the most well-known individuals. If you're just starting to get into, you'll shortly see why Gold Rush. The name Parker Schnabel strikes a chord. Within the mining industry, running large machines and being aware of the difficulties in mining became instinctive to him as he grew older. He left home at the age of 18 and relocated to the leasing land in Klondike. From the Parker's journey is defeated by the famous Tony did not end there. Throughout the years, his adventures in mining have consumed him completely. Around the globe, from the historic Gold Rush in Klondike's Chilkoot Trail to Guyana's thick woods and the Papua New Guinea's rough terrain, Parker has sought wealth in a few of the most difficult settings. At the age of 25, he wants to grow his business. Even more so, Parker and his group started on travel of 80,000 miles to Australia, the home of nuggets of record size and the biggest unexplored gold deposits worldwide. This Parker could be permanently altered by adventure, as Parker Schnabel's relentless as a miner. Search for gold has traditionally been associated with by audacious choices and lofty objectives. His goal for this season was to extract. He took out 5,000 ounces of gold. Everything to make it happen by running to clean the slucifer and large red side of the plants by Parker's side at the crater Cute extreme pressure to increase production. The stakes were great, and each second considered Parker's will to strike. His target was clearly visible as he controlled the operations of the team's 2 plants, faced a number of difficulties, from technological difficulties in handling the sheer amount of content that Big Red encountered. Some downtime is increasing the strain on Lucifer to take over the slack. In spite of these failures, Parker's guidance and strategic modifications maintained the operations going forward. Parker's big this season. The move includes a brand new wash plant called Roxan. This device is intended to manage more material and get better efficiency. Is Parker's most recent effort. He is aware that in order to succeed, he needs to hit, since he is completely ruined. That 50,000 Oz target Roxan is essential to accomplishing this objective. From Parker first encounters difficulties with both plant, Big Red and Roxan's other washer using full throttle and using information quickly. By the end of Parker is already experiencing this night. Roxan's new obstacles with this new beast of an equipment that is being tested, and Parker is experiencing stress. And this is the thrilling part. Parker and Roxan discover something amazing. As they continue to explore, they find something that makes people talk. How could Parker have found a place to stay? Stay tuned to learn more as we explore the Parker Quick's bizarre drama. The quest of discovery. Parker to reach 5,000 gold ounces are not at all simple. Presentation of Roxan's new wash plant makes his mission more difficult. The machine's purpose is to increase efficiency. An output is an essential component of his rock. Sand's method isn't just another tool, is revolutionary in the field of Parker's pursuit of gold mining plant, started the perfect washback in the gold rush Parker's Trail. Fifth season, as he traveled around New Zealand, he encountered prosperous miners such as Ian White to gain knowledge from their experiences and comprehend the most advanced technologies available. Parker declined this assignment. Lightly, he investigated a lot of possibilities. Taking into account various inventive concepts following a thorough investigation and trials, Parker made the decision to construct his own wash plant. This choice resulted in the formation of a supermodern rock and sand mining machine in the forefront. Roxan's advanced technological features enable the processing of materials more effectively than in the past, assisting Parker in being more intimate with his every detail. About Roxan's 5,000 OUN objective has been carefully organized to optimize the recovery of gold and enhance. Let's discuss mining operations as a whole. More on rock and the reasons it's so. Unlike other superheroes, special Roxan gold mining, since it makes use of incredible gold-finding technology in ways that were previously impossible, and Roxan is not simply any machine, it's a significant advancement. Parker Schnabel's method of gold mining demonstrates that Parker and his group are constantly looking for new and improved methods for extracting gold using the most recent Roxan's cutting-edge technology. It can process, thanks to technology, materials more quickly and precisely. Thus, more gold may be obtained with less work. Vital benefit in the extremely Parker, the cutthroat world of gold mining, and his group invested 2 years in creating. Their efforts are paying off, and Roxan highlighting the innovative features of the wash plant, cutting-edge elements that make it's more effective and efficient, made to withstand the challenging circumstances of the mining location, guaranteeing Parker to maintain the rigorous pace of the capacity of Roxan to extract gold. Maximize the recovery of gold is evidence of Parker's dedication to remaining on the cutting edge of mining technology. So let's take a closer look. The innovative design of Roxan incorporates characteristics that were previously. This machine is unthinkable for gold mining, is evidence of Parker's inventive spirit, and his unwavering quest for excellence is more than just locating. Goal of gold is to discover the most effective and efficient method. Parker's financial commitment to Roxan and his recent Dominion Creek's claim is set to pay off greatly as they work Roxan to its boundaries. They come across a finding that has the potential to transform everything. This is the point at which all the hazards. My diligence paid off during one of their runs rock, and they begin to draw up an excessive quantity of gold-rich material. The staff is amazed upon realizing the possibilities of this fresh discovery. Parker's audacious transfer and financial commitment to advanced technology is turning out to be game-altering. What does Parker stand to gain from this discovery? And his group? It might be the pivotal moment. The goal they have been pursuing, putting them on a course to exceed there. Let's learn what makes gold target plant Roxan, Parker's latest wash, is such a wash plant is a game-changer. Piece of machinery. Used in gold mining, its work is to locate and gather gold from the ground by removing it from gravel and dirt, with rocks with water gravity. And first, let's see how machines operate. You feed pebbles, gravel, and dirt. This can be done into the wash plant. Utilizing large loaders or conveyor belts, guaranteeing a constant flow into the device. When the mixture gets to the washing plant, its screens were used to sort and separate by size, or large bars. This step is essential, since it prepares the gold substance. Extraction procedure. Consider the wash plant is an enormous vacuum cleaner. Intended to locate gold, it fragments the water-soaked earth material, which is essential for creating the rock fragments and dirt that is easier to work with, and smaller water aids in the removal of lighter materials. Leaving this behind, the heavier gold. The process of separation is essential for identifying the little pieces of gold concealed inside the pebbles and mud following the first wash. The materials are moved to jigs or soul boxes. Similar to water slides, soul boxes gold that is heavier sinks to the bottom and is captured, and the lighter items get, alternatively, washed away. Jigs use a water flow that pulses to stir things up and separate materials based on their weight. The lighter stuffs, gold, various. Wash plants are made for many mining circumstances, some of which are large and intricate, but some are more compact and easier. The decision is based on the mining when the quantity of gold is targeted. As well as the water and land circumstances, Parker's selection of Roxan demonstrates his dedication to using the newest and the most advanced technology to enhance his gold mining activities. You've arrived at this thus far, and you're doing well, but when success appears to be within reach of new issues can show up, this is the problem Parker and his group encounter while trying to make. Their aspirations to mine gold are realized. Parker is constantly under pressure, seeking the newest and greatest tools for extracting gold from soil. He's committed to figuring out more effective ways to extract more gold from the earth. But not everything always goes as planned. When Parker initially attempted to use rocks, he encountered unforeseen wire issues, didn't function properly. Water hoses broke, and the first run wasn't flawless. In spite of these obstacles, Parker maintained his cool. He's shown his capacity to manage issues as they arose during the initial use of Roxan was actually an experiment to determine how, well, they could make quick fixes. However, the first run wasn't ideal. Parker's leadership and promptness making decisions stood out. It was all about implementing quick adjustments to guarantee everything operated as effectively as potential enhancement of Roxan turned into a primary goal for the group. They wished to verify that the machine can do its duties. Parker and his team didn't exactly give up. They continued to put in a lot of effort, domino changes to improve gold. This dedication demonstrates how Parker is quite eager to acquire a lot of gold. Without squandering time and energy, the results began to appear during one of the vital weigh-ins, for Parker's group successfully extracted 128. 7.0 is worth around even with some of the poorest pay, 180,000. This was a testament to the season's dirt, to their diligence and Parker's keen observation. They squeezed out every flake for detail of the content, illustrating their dedication to achieving the true breakthrough. Is the aim of 50,000 ounces occurred when Lucifer gave a remarkable haul in just one wash. 40 of gold were produced by the plant, valued at about $340,000. This important discovery pushed Parker's seasonal target break, the 500-ounce mark, with 5,176. Parker was able to raise more than $7 million. This accomplishment wasn't merely a financial triumph, which confirmed Parker's strategic choices and unwavering determination. The path that led to this milestone was dense and exciting. Parker's capacity to guide his group, overcome challenging times and make tough calls were essential to his investment in cutting-edge technologies, such as the new wash. Because of Plant Roxan's success, Parker was able to maintain his staff, preserving the positive team dynamics vital to their ongoing success. Parker Schnabel's unwavering quest for, he took his biggest risk because of gold. However, in the most recent gold rush season, Parker made a massive $15 million investment to purchase Dominion Creek, a huge unspoiled territory in Canada's Yukon. This territory has the ability to produce 880,000 gold ounces, which are worth about astounding $160 million. But the difficulty is enormous. The gold is 40 feet below the surface, needing more millions to dig. Deciding to invest $15 million for Parker, the UPF front was not an easy task. Had to make a crucial decision and adopt taking a huge risk by investing in fresh territory or reduce the scale of the enterprise. The latter was, Parker never considers it since he cherishes his team and their means of subsistence too much. The notion becoming smaller or worse, completely out of business, appeared to be more alluring than taking this enormous risk. Parker recognized that in order to maintain his company afloat and his staff unharmed, a substantial amount of revenue was required. The operation is not a tiny, agile crew. Rather, it's a big, intricate machine that needs vast ground and a significant amount of gold. Because to continue to be viable, he was worried about keeping his crew together, preserving the positive team dynamics. Despite this, they had constructed, over the years, Parker has already mined despite his youth. More than $13 million in Gold Rush's success has made him well known and has made appearances in more 200 installments of the popular reality show. His unwavering determination and an inventive approach have positioned him among the most prosperous on the show. Miners are one of his most notable. Among his accomplishments was being the youngest. On the episode, a miner finds 1,000 ounces of gold in one season, emphasizing his extraordinary abilities and drive. Gold isn't all that Parker's life is about. He enjoys traveling, especially to snow-capped mountains, and is really fond of his black lab Dozer. Frequently, Parker goes with him and discusses his life with his girlfriend from Australia. He met Ashley Yule during his mining exploits in spite of his notoriety and success. Parker maintains his humility. He's well known for using caution when investing and doesn't make lavish purchases. Parker's Gold Rush adventure is more. It's a story, not just a chase for riches, of overcoming the difficult obstacles of managing extensive operations in relation to the highs and lows of the emotional mining industry and consistently pushing. His capacity to guide his team is essential for success amid challenging and uncertain settings, making him a key and adored character on the program. In this, Parker's wager on Dominion Creek during the season might reinterpret his mining profession. Although the property has a lot of promise, the gold is deep down, which makes it a landmark. To extract the investment, the task is enormous, but Parker is accustomed to big risks. Plant Roxan is essential to his new wash. As part of his approach, Roxan can handling substantial volumes of material, creating $120,000 each day, which is essential to unlocking Dominion's potential. The choice of Creek Parker to purchase Dominion Creek is an investment for the long haul. He was aware of the dangers, yet that the possible benefits were too tremendous to ignore this move. It's a major change in the focus of his work on securing the area for upcoming operations. While maintaining the stability of his club, it's a daring action that emphasizes Parker's strategic reasoning and dedication to development as Parker deals with this new challenge. Audiences are enthralled with his unwavering determination and the significant risks of his choices and inventiveness, and expand the possibilities for gold mining, keep spectators glued to their seats. There will be greater excitement this season, more Parkers and more gold resolve to achieve success. What do you consider Parker's lofty objectives? And this season's daring actions will be his. Dominion Creek investment pays off. Leave a comment with your ideas below, and remember to like and subscribe. Then enable alerts for further updates.